What's up, boys? Day 8 complete. I got a lot of steps in today. I got, I think, 14,000 steps, which is pretty good. I'm trying to average at least 10,000 steps a day just for like the sake of cardio on top of the sprints, obviously. In terms of working out, today was a very hard day in terms of how hard me and my friend pushed ourselves in terms of like the workout. So first we just did biceps. In terms of biceps, we just did Okay, that's day 8 completed. I got 14,000 steps today, which is kind of insane to be honest, because I was looking at my like trend for the last like month or so of how many steps I was getting. I was getting like 5,000 a day, which is like really bad. Today I got 14,000. I think I'm gonna set a goal to get at least 10,000 a day, because you know everyone sets that goal of getting 10,000 a day. And then in terms of working out, me and my friend like pushed ourselves really hard today. Today was biceps. We did like cable curls and then hammer curls, right, for both parts of the bicep. We really pushed ourselves hard, because for the cable curls, like we went to like the limiting factor was like our wrist starting to hurt, right? So it was like, obviously, like, don't injure yourself. This is not like me condoning injury. I'm just saying, like, we pushed ourselves really hard. Like, obviously we did not get injured. My wrist is fine. And then for hammer curls even, I went up to 30 pounds each hand for the first time, which is something I don't normally do. I usually stick with 25s. I went to 30 pounds. I did 6 reps the first 2 sets. And then third set, and by the way, these 6 reps are like pretty much to failure. I was like almost cheating the last one. Third set I got 10 reps, which is like, doesn't make sense, because usually you get weaker as you do more sets, you get weaker, right? But just because of like the energy of like having a friend like who's competing with you to work out, I had to get more. So I just ended up like, you know, I admitted I was cheating the last few reps, and like so was he. It's just like, you know, cheating isn't a bad way to sound. Don't take that out of context. Cheating on your reps is not a bad thing if you're doing proper form first. So like I did like 6 or I think I did 7 reps proper form, and then after that, the last race, I was like kind of cheating my way up, you know, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with doing that. I feel like this clip's gonna get taken out of context and being used for some other form of cheating, but I'm talking about working out. Cheat on your curls, not your girls, please. Then after that, we had core. For core, we really killed ourselves on core, I'm not gonna lie. So we started doing weighted crunches. You saw in the first clip today, I was doing 20s, but we did 20s. I did 12 reps, I think. Then I was like, you know what? That's not that bad. So then we did 30 pounds. First set, I got 15 for 30 with 30 pounds. I got 15 reps, and then my friend got 20 reps. I was like, oh, we can't have that happen. So then the next set, I thought the first set of doing 20 pounds or 12 reps was already like really hard. The third set, you know what I did? I did 30 pounds for 32 reps. 32 reps. So I increased by 10 pounds on the third set, and almost tripled my reps, right? So I was like, okay, there's no way I won this, right? Because like he was expecting me to do like 20 or 22 or something. I did 32. And then guess what? My friend does 45 reps. I'm like, you win. I'm not doing 50. There's no way I'm doing 50 reps of a weighted crunch with 30 pounds. That 30 pounds was heavy, by the way. It was a heavy 30 pounds. And then after that, like, it was already 11 p.m., which is when the gym closes. So we didn't have much time to do sprints. So usually we do ourselves like 12 or like 16 sprints. We only did 5 sprints today, and like obviously I'm still injured. I was testing to see if I was not injured today, and I tried to like kind of sprint. I just like kind of like gave it the motion of sprinting for a second, and then I'm speaking very fast. And then I just felt like the soreness. I was like, I'm not pushing it, so I just didn't push myself too hard. Okay, now that I took that sip of water, I'm gonna try to slow down my talking pace, just because I realized I've been talking at light speed. So overall, very good day. I actually met with a friend to get some Chick-fil-A today, which is like not the best diet thing, obviously, but I only got 1 sandwich instead of getting my usual 2 or 3 sandwiches with fries. So that's something, right? Looking back, I probably should have got rid of the bread, because the bread has like all the butter over it, and like also the sugar from processed bread. I probably should have gotten just a chicken fillet by itself, which is something you can do at Chick-fil-A, by the way, and then gotten fries with it. But it is what it is. I'm not going to lose any sleep over that. For lunch, I didn't really have lunch. I just kind of like got this sushi from the dining hall just because I wasn't very hungry, to be honest. And I was like, yeah, it's got some protein. I was looking for the raw salmon or raw tuna sushis, but didn't have any of those because those would be better forms of protein than fried shrimp tempura. But didn't have it, so I just ended up getting the shrimp tempura sushi, which is minor ill, but it's okay. Uh, Dinner, I had my favorite recent meal, which has been like this one place that does like hibachi food, right? Like it was like those I think it's called teppanyaki or something. It's like those like places where they cook in front of you. I like ordered from there, and it's pretty much like filet mignon steak, this like rice, and then vegetables. And like I was like, wow, this is a very good meal because it's nutrient dense. It's pretty much the equivalent of chicken, broccoli, and rice if you think about it. Just like a chef's elevated, tasty version of it. So like, if that's how people can cook chicken, broccoli, or steak, broccoli, and rice, I will happily eat it. I'll be honest with you. That was a good meal. That's like one of my favorite meals at the moment. So, yeah, honestly, the biggest lesson I've been learning and just thinking about today is that when you have a friend working out with you, you tend to work out so much harder than if you were working out alone. Like, I know for a fact, if I was training core by myself and I had the 30 pounds, I would have probably stopped at like 6 or 8 reps. But I did 32 with my friend because there's like the sense of like, you know, competition. Like my friend who always bullies me for not trying hard enough, I know for a fact if it wasn't for me, he wouldn't have done 45 reps. I know that. He would have done like 15 reps and called it a day most likely. Even for hammer curls, I wouldn't have pushed myself to do 10 reps and 3 extra cheat reps if it weren't for my friend who got 10 reps. So it's very good to have a partner like gym buddy to do workouts with, just because especially if it was like a similar strength level to you. Me and my friend are pretty similar in strength in terms of I'm stronger in like the bicep stuff and like the chest stuff and shoulder stuff, and he's stronger in the legs and back. So it's like in terms of that, it's like we have the sense of competition where it's like he's better at some things, I'm better at other things, but we compete in everything, right? And we always like flex on each other and kind of bully each other for it, which is like, that sounds like a bad thing, but it's really not. It's kind of good to have that level of like hazing and bullying from your friend, bro. It's like, I remember I did like my last set of hammer curls. I did 8 reps. He's like, you can do 10, you bitch. I was like, man. So then because he called me, I ended up doing 2 more reps, and I was like, yeah, honestly, it's just really good to have friends to work out with. It just, in terms of everything, just having the sense of competition pushes you to do a lot further than you would alone. But yeah, that's day 8. It's currently 11:30 p.m. I'm gonna go to sleep fairly early tonight, probably before 12, which is for me pretty early. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, then you can like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, and share this video to other people that you want to join on this journey. My Skinny Fat Odyssey course, which is a course for beginners on fitness if you're very overwhelmed by the fitness industry, that is linked in the description, as well as my Instagram. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning.